today I'm going to show y'all how to live a life of aim and how to accomplish all you want to in this life. I've set very high goals for myself. There's nothing but the strength of God that helped me get it, but also like the work I put in to get to where I want it to be. So I want to just show you guys how to instill habits that will make you successful and create you to live honestly your best life. If you don't got the right habits in place, how are you supposed to live your best life? How are you supposed to get to the top? Successful people just don't live their life without aim. So I'm gonna teach y'all how to do it. Okay, so some tips when setting goals. So usually if you have a big goal, you want to set actionable steps on how you're going to achieve it. So for example, if your goal is to lose 5 pounds in 1 month, what are you going to do to achieve that goal? So usually if that's the goal, then I sit down, write down how I'm going to achieve it and what date I would like to achieve it by. I feel like it's important to put down a date, but not one that's just unrealistic. Say like lose 5 pounds in 1 day. Maybe 5 pounds, like I said, within a month is more realistic and definitely attainable. So I don't know if you guys heard about setting SMART goals, but SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. The first one is specific, which is S. Specific is making sure you write down your goals. I think it's important to always write down your goals so you remind yourself of why you're working, and also to track your progress. I've always been the one to write down my goals, my aspirations, and things like that. Measurable. How are you going to track your progress? So this could be, say, if you're trying to lose weight, weigh yourself every 2 weeks to see if you're making any progress. Next is how you're going to achievable. So how are you going to achieve this goal? So this is how you would break down your steps or break down your goals into smaller steps. So that would be eating proper portion sizes, eating healthier, drinking enough water, being active, so maybe working out 2 to 4 days a week. How are you going to achieve those goals? In order to see the progress, you have to make sure you set achievable steps. The R's are seen as relevant or realistic. So how is this goal relevant to what you want to achieve? So say you want to lose 5 pounds in a month. A month is realistic. But say you want to lose 5 pounds in 24 hours, unless you got water weight, but it doesn't seem as realistic. Like you have to put the work in to get to that point. Next is, when do you want to achieve this goal? So for me, I always set my goals with a date to help me start working towards it, like I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my planner routine. I'm going to show you guys just a sample of what I have if you are looking to start writing down your goals. Here I've written down sample goals of what I want to achieve in the month of March. One of the goals I've written down is to lose 5 pounds. I put down a date of when I'm going to do it, March 30th. By March 30th, 2020, I want to lose 5 pounds. And then I wrote down steps, realistic steps on what I'm going to do. The next sample goal I put down is opening up my business. This one's a big one. I feel like being a business owner, you just have to break down the big milestones into smaller steps. So if you were trying to start a business, let's just say start off with something simple. So I've written down open up my business, then I've written down what steps I'm going to take or what I'm going to do to start my business. So the first one I said is get my name or find the name of my company by March 19th. The next is to buy my website domain by March 22nd, and then the next one is to contact a logo designer by March 21st. And so I've broken down that really big goal into 3 little steps on getting me started. You can't eat the whole elephant at once. You can't build a Fortune 500 company in a month. So you have to start somewhere. That's what I always have to remind myself. You have to just start somewhere and you have to start small. It does not have to be perfect. Perfection and procrastination, I feel like, just go hand in hand. The next goal I wrote down is do work on time and do not procrastinate. In order to reach those steps, I said set blocks of time to work using Focus Keeper. So Focus Keeper is a productivity app which I love to use. I'm very much a busybody. My mind is all over the place, so if I sit down on a task, I use a focus keeper to keep me in tune to what I'm doing. So I found that very helpful, especially if I don't want to work on something that I'm supposed to be doing. So I definitely suggest that. Next, for that goal, I said break down assignments into sections and complete each section until a given date. So say the date is like March 30th. So that's what the 3 simple goals I've written down. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I implement that into my weekly schedule. I'm just going to show you guys a sample week and how to build your schedule routine using your plan, and how to implement your goals into your daily objectives. Cause you just don't want to get up, go to bed, get up, go to bed, and be like, dang, I didn't achieve anything today. You don't want to live your life without aim, like I keep saying. So let's get started. Be sure to head over to my website, www.authenticallyachieve.com, to get downloadables on how to fill out your planner and goal set. So every week I usually write down my routine and what I'm going to do for the day. So the basics. So usually I write down wake up, which I usually wake up around 7:30, and then go to bed. And then usually in the morning time I work out or I have work. So I usually write down the things that are always fixed within my week. So some of this stuff was already preset from the previous week, so that's why some of this is already filled out. But so I went ahead and put down my routine. So I usually put the time I wake up, the time I should get ready for bed, and then my work schedule for the week. Those are always fixed for me. Since this is our finals week, we don't have classes this week, so I kind of just base my schedule based on what times I want to study and also what I want to get done for this week. So that may be for any personal projects I have or any school things that are not academic related that I need to get done. So I'm going to make the schedule based on the goals that we have set. So with my gym routine, if my goal is to lose weight for the month or to lose weight, I would set it here. And I go ahead and I write down my workout ahead of time as well, or I always have my workouts pre-planned, so I'm not wasting any time. I hate wasting time. So for the sake of this video, we're going to put 3 days a week where we want to work out. So I typically like to work out in the morning. So we'll say after we wake up and get ready at 8:30, go to the gym. So we'll do that Tuesday. And usually I go ahead and just highlight and I write down the workout that I have. Say lower body plus abs. And then I go ahead and do that throughout my week. Since our goal of the month is to lose 5 pounds, I've implemented it into my schedule where I find it necessary to work out. So we've set our workout schedule for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Also for workout, I said I was going to meal prep. And usually I always meal prep every Sunday, and I will show you guys that routine. And to meal prep, I usually go to a grocery store either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night. So I always try to plan ahead for that, so I'm not doing everything and scrambling for everything last minute. So say Friday evening, we'll go grocery shopping, and let's say around like 3, because I have work in the morning, grocery shopping. So we'll go ahead and go grocery shopping, and usually when I go grocery shopping, I make a list to have a budget and everything, and I'll show you guys that in a later video. Then I go ahead and meal prep early, usually in the afternoon on Sunday. And this week we've already implemented one of our goals. So that's to lose 5 pounds and to also meal prep as well. So we've already set a date and time of when we're going to do that and when we're going to achieve that goal. So meal prep is usually on Sundays for me. I usually have cheat meals. I usually make most of my cheat meals, but if I want to buy food, which is usually like once or twice a month, like eat out, then I go ahead and put it here. So I usually always plan that ahead of time. I don't know why I'm like that. That's just what I do. Next is our business. Next is our business goal. And so the goal for this month, so say if you want to start a business, is to break those steps down into the week. So this week, our goal for opening our business is to find a domain name. So that could be taking time out of the day or setting blocks each day to brainstorm or take some time with no distractions just to sit down and write down what you want, find inspo, whatnot. So if our goal is to get that done by the 19th, I usually just go ahead and put it at the beginning of the day, which is today's focus. I usually put it at the top of my day or in today's focus, but today would be find business name. And then I always put it in my work to-do list as well. So the goals for my business or my personal to-do list, I go ahead and put that in this section. This is why I love Passion Planner, because it's very organized and you just see everything you want to do and helps you track your habits and whatnot. So for opening our business this week, our work to-do list is get name. And the next thing is to buy website domain. And then next, we're going to contact a logo designer. And so that's a work to-do list. And so we've set a date to reach all those goals. So to get the name, we want to get that by March 19th. To get the website domain, we want that on March 22nd, and we're gonna contact the logo designer on March 21st. So buying a domain name and finding the business name it's not too work strenuous, but finding a logo designer is. And so in order to find the right logo designer for what you're looking for, it does take some time. But this is just an example. I went ahead and put in the schedule of what I'm going to do in order to find the perfect logo designer for my business. So I put research logo designer, research logo designs on Pinterest, just different things that will help you find inspo for that goal or to get where you want to go. And so those are the goals that we have for our business this week. The next would be, this is more like a general goal, which is do work on time and do not procrastinate. So usually I would have like more busy work or schoolwork this week, but since it's finals week, I don't have. It's mostly just studying for tests. So in order to study ahead of time and to best prepare for my tests, I'm going to set out sections of when I want to study. And so usually during finals week, I study. Since there's no classes, I study when my classes are. So on Monday, I go ahead and study for this block, whatever class that may be. So usually I have class during this time, but I'm gonna go ahead and study. I'm gonna write this in a different color. That's another thing. I like to see color. I like to see colorful things. So for me, if I see it in different colors, I feel like I can break it down. I can see the different things I'm doing throughout the week. Whereas if I have it in one color, it just seems like a whole giant paragraph, and I don't like that. So yeah. So yeah, this is just like a simple way of how I set my goals throughout the week. I can show you guys a week. Yeah, this is usually like a typical week I have. But yeah, that's what I got. It's just a simple schedule. Once you do get your planner, or once you start using your planner, or if you do use your planner, definitely this is up to you. You personalize it in the way that you see fit. This is just personally what works for me and what has been working for me. So yeah.